Hello. So I finally watched the Survivor 48 finale last night. I just never got around to it until now. But yeah, I I ended up giving it a B minus on my serialized. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, the final five are obviously talking about the end game and everything. And then Eva ends up winning a final five challenge advantage. The immunity winner will be taken to the sanctuary for pasta and chocolate cake. And then Eva's advantage is at the halfway point, she doesn't have to toss her ball into the basket to reveal her number. She just places the ball in the basket and she'll get a number. So it just saves time, kind of thing. But then Camilla ended up winning immunity with a massive comeback, and she takes Eva to the sanctuary with her. And then Camilla tells Mitch she doesn't want to sit next to him because of his likability. And then Mitch ends up getting eliminated by a vote of 4-1. He voted for Kyle. And then the final four discuss the end game, and then Kyle wins the biggest immunity of the season. And then Camilla and Kyle discuss not wanting to take each other to the final three because if they won final immunity, because their games are so similar, plus it still keeps their duo low key. And then Kyle is truly struggling with his decision. Joe comforted Eva because she was very upset trying to make fire. I felt so bad for her there. She was just like really struggling, and like she was so hard on herself, and it was just so emotional and hard to watch. I felt so bad for her. Like literally Joe was so sweet, like comforting her and everything in that situation. And then Kyle has brought Joe to the final three with him, and then Eva has won the fire making showdown. Camilla gave a great effort. She couldn't even get a flame. I felt so bad for her. And then obviously the jury discusses the final three's games, and obviously the final three are having their feast and just chatting and whatnot. And then Eva and Kyle tell the full truth about their careers / schooling. Oh my god. Like they talk about like what they did and do in school and their careers, like their actual like full truth. And then the jury does their questioning to the final three, and it was good, going well, blah blah blah. And then Kyle has won by a vote of 5-2 to 1. So Eva was second and Joe was third. I will say I was just really happy they all had a vote because it was a really strong final three. And yeah, and then obviously the reunion was good. I just talked about like key points and stuff. But yeah, overall it was like a good season. Like I just couldn't go higher than a B minus just because like overall, like I really enjoyed the cast. But like it was just the season was quite predictable the majority of the time. But like I didn't dislike it or anything. It just wasn't amazing and all that. But yeah, overall I still really like the cast. It was just a very iffy season, but yeah, I finally finished it. It took me quite a while, but at least I finally watched the finale and actually got to talk about it before season 49. But yeah, overall decent season, but definitely not like high up or anything.